They cut off one head. 2 more shall take its place. Hail Hydra.
Who don't know, Angry Joe has been crashing out big time. Over the last couple of weeks, he's been lashing out at heel versus babyface, Disparu, fucking Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic, calling their fans lemmings and sheep because they don't agree with his politics. And he's down on his knees bad for this Supergirl movie. Just shilling for it, defending it at every turn, like just insane.
Well,
and now he's to the point.
Chuds. It's just to insult the Chuds.
Well, no, I don't even know, Andy, because he's now at the point, you're going to see this, where he's begging his audience to go see the movie for him. He's like, if you love me, you'll go see this movie. Like Jesus saying, if you love me, do my commandments. This is how down bad for Supergirl Joe is. Like, the thing is, it's like, I don't even believe that Joe is a real Supergirl fan. Like, I don't believe anyone is, but Joe's like really into Superman and really into DC. And so he's desperate for this to succeed. And if it doesn't, he's worried that Zack Snyder's going to come in and scrap the universe or whatever. So he needs it to be successful, or he's going to be like completely depressed and losing his mind. So here's Joe just down on his knees begging people, please go see Supergirl, please.
I am looking forward to it, and I hope it does well. Please go out and support it.
Please go out and support it, please.
Please go out and support it. Go out and support your boy, okay?
Look at
support your boy.
Look at this, like, support your boy, support me.
Alex is laughing.
No, like, they're like, what the fuck? It's like, how's this supporting you, giving our money to a corporation in Hollywood? You know what I mean? Like, this guy's whole brand was like, is it anti-corporate, Cobra, corporate commander, and all this shit, right? But now we all have to bootlick fucking Warner Brothers for Joe so that Joe can get another Supergirl movie. It's like, get a fucking grip, Joe. The movie is fucking shit. They're like, Joe's had to concede that nobody fucking liked it. Apparently, he's dropping the review tonight.
Ooh,
and
we have to watch it.
I can't wait for the cope session from Joe. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I had no interest whatsoever. I may actually go see it now just so I can combat Joe's review. But there's that new movie out of China or whatever, so I'm up in the air because apparently that one's actually good.
The China movie? What's that?
It's like this fucking, like, it's like this Chinese movie called The Terror or some bullshit. It's not called that. But they're fighting human traffickers or whatever. It's apparently quite fucking good.
Don't watch Supergirl, dude. It's gonna suck.
Do you need to see shit to smell shit?
Exactly, dude.
The God's honest truth, right? It's the furious.
Even the people who were bootlicking it before it was even out, even they're like, fuck, this sucks.
I know.
IGN gave it a 6, which means like a 3.
Look at how ass-pained Joe is in this frame, bro. He knows he knows the movie is gonna fail. And even if every single one of Joe's followers went and paid to go see Supergirl, it wouldn't save the movie. The movie needs to make an ungodly amount of money. Like, it's just not, even with all 3 million of Joe's followers, which isn't gonna happen. It's not going to save this movie, Joe. It's over. It's Jover, Joe. Okay, so Joe's crying. You got to please go see the movie.
And you go out and watch the movie, you're supporting what your boy likes. And
okay, you want to know why he's doing this too? Because Nerdrotic and Heel versus Babyface felted him. Heel versus Babyface's video is fucking Kino felting him. And then Angry Joe, he fucking was rattled and quote tweeted. That's what we covered on Monday, right?
Well, Joe started this shit. Like, Joe started this shit.
He started it.
Out of nowhere, like complaining about the Chuds, making fun of Supergirl, criticizing Alcock or whatever the fuck her name is, saying that the character might be a lesbian, blah, 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 which was a retarded decision. And then Joe's like, oh, you can't say this. Ooh. Joe inserted himself. And now they're firing back on Joe. And now Joe's crying out of his ass and saying he's being brigaded and harassed. When he started the feud. but he's the one who started the feud with the fucking chuds. So Nerdrotic, the godfather of the chud, anti-wokest, Hollywood grifters, has come in to smite Joe. Let's have a look at what Nerdrotic had to say.
I love Nerdrotic. Okay. Heel versus Babyface. I was watching him live this, I think this morning or yesterday. They were fucking raping Joe. Like the whole time it was fucking Kino. All right, here we go. Here's Nerdrotic, friend of the show.
I missed, and I'm sorry I missed it. Was perturbed Pedro.
Yo.
Grumpy Gear.
Wait, he said what?
He's calling him perturbed Pedro, buddy.
Someone called him angry enchilada.
Pissed Paco, quixotic quijones, grumpy Guillermo.
TikTok taco.
TikTok mad muchacho. Oh, we got Bob Fishman for 5. Some seething Sanchez, raging Ramirez. The list goes on and on and on. It's one of my favorite memes of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
Irmo. Angry Joe. Angry Joe got angry. I mean, it's in his title. It's in the name. I don't know if I can even go over all these tweets. I don't even know if I could find all these tweets.
Nobody can.
Yeah,
it was
endless.
endless.
Supergirl's like an odd choice anyway because that movie,
isn't it?
Tweet.
Isn't it an odd choice to defend Supergirl? Like, Gary's gonna say here, it was always going to fail. Yeah. It was dead on arrival. It's never been a successful IP ever.
But
let alone with.
But why defend it before it's out? Look, if it's out and you watched it and you loved it, then you want to defend it. Okay, but it's like the movie looked mid anyway.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's just the very definition of mediocre and played out and lame. Like, it just looks, neither atrociously bad nor good. It just looks completely forgettable, like a total fucking waste of time, right? But
at
Joe's
bad, you can make fun of it. At least
but
bad,
he's like
you can make fun of it.
Such a simp for Superman and like Superman getting movies that he has to defend this fucking garbage. Like, how about no? How about if the movie's a pile of shit, we fucking call it out? Like, do the fans not deserve better? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
well, it's like the people who suck off certain games, and then you're like, just because they're a console fucking warrior, and you're like, do you want them to do it better? If you suck them off on every bad decision and fucking failed project, they're gonna keep making that shit.
But what's crazy to me is that Joe isn't even in love with this version of Superman. Like, he gave it a 6 out of 10,
and then changed
which he then revised to an 8 out of 10, which he then revised to a 7 out of 10, and then I think he revised it to like a 9 out of 10. Like, he did four. No, I'm serious. He did like four. He did like 4 different reviews of this movie where he gave it all different scores, and he's like, from a certain point of view, it's a 9. Like, I'm not even kidding. He said that eventually. It was his final cope. Was from a certain point of view, it's a 9 out of 10.
Angry Joe, like, Superman.
Bro, there were so many reviews, and they were over the course of like a week. Like, he kept changing his mind. It was fucking insane.
Ash isn't even exaggerating.
No, I'm not. Like, he kept changing his mind.
Was I wrong?
No, bro, it's ridiculous.
Yo!
Bro, there's like fucking 5 different reviews.
An hour re-review?
The first review is at least 40 minutes long. Then like the spoiler discussion's like an hour. Then like the re-review was 30 minutes. And then the final review is a fucking hour long. And he just couldn't make up his mind. So it's like, even you don't really love the current direction of the DC universe, Joe, but you have to get down on your knees and beg and plead for people to support it. How about we pull the plug on this abortion? It's not fucking working. It sucks balls. So I'll just admit that now. And let's try and fucking just do standalone DC movies from now on. The whole idea of a cinematic universe is done.
No one cares anymore. No one cares.
Well, nobody ever actually successfully did it other than Marvel. All of the other attempts, remember, like the Universal Monster Universe they were going to do. the DC cinematic universe, like all of these fucking cinematic universes all failed because the moment, like, even first of all, usually the first movie is such a fucking disaster that it just kills it in the grave.
Oh, it's the Dark universe. The Dark was the Universal.
They tried
Studios.
it with Ghostbusters. They've tried it with so many different things. Godzilla, they tried it. Yes, that's right. Right. The monster universe, all this stuff, right? And usually the first movie just fails and kills it in the cradle. But even if you get through the first movie, you then need all of the movies to be at least somewhat successful. And it just doesn't fucking happen. And it's like the first movie they did with Superman wasn't even successful enough to really justify a franchise. But they're like, we have to fucking keep pumping this shit out. And what do you choose for the second movie? Is it Batman? Is it Wonder Woman? Like, is it a proven IP that's box office and can carry? No. We go with Supergirl. Just a garbage throwaway spin-off IP that should be like the 12th movie in the franchise. You know what I mean?
It shouldn't even be a movie. It should be a TV show. That's
what it's been. That's what it's been.
Yes, that's it.
So,
like, it should have stayed
I don't
a
know
TV
what
show.
to say. I don't know what to say. Let's continue.
Movie it was always going to suck. It never had a chance.
Yes. It never did.
It has a writer with zero experience who just so.
Thank you. I said this last show, Gary.
I looked more into this writer. Her last movie was in 2016, she wrote, and it was like a nothing fucking movie.
It doesn't even have a Wikipedia article. I don't even know if it has an IMDb page, and we have an IMDb page.
I know, it's crazy.
Happens to be an attractive former actress. Wonder how she got that job. So Angry Joe, back to Angry.
She sucked dick. Gary won't say it, but I will. She sucked
allegedly,
the pedophile homo James Gunn's dick for
allegedly,
that fucking job, slobbing his pedophile knob.
Allegedly, in our opinion.
So Angry Joe melts down on Father's Day. So
on
Angry Joe
Father's
spends
Day.
all of Father's Day showing us what fatherless behavior looks like.
Suffer Joe.
God
Suffer bitch.
Angry Joe on Father's Day goes after Disparu, goes after Az, goes after Perry Chan. It looks like
right. Az and Disparu like felted Joe for like an hour and a half yesterday.
They all just milked him for content.
Just like literally.
And it's just like the difference is, right? Like, I don't know why Joe is engaging with guys who routinely do stuff like that. They'll get into drama. They'll criticize other creators. Joe doesn't do that. That's not what his content is supposed to be. Joe's just getting tar baby, just sucked into this fucking shit and milked for content and views like a fucking dumbass. It's insane.
Yeah.
He's like he can't handle other people disagreeing with him. Joe,
because he hates white people, he hates chuds, he hates anti-woke people, and anything like he'll defend the biggest piece of shit, aka this, like until even his own people are like, "No, it sucks." Now what, Joe? You're in a corner. You lost.
Well, he's gonna have to come out there and like be like, "Well, it's not as bad as we thought." Actually, I had, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like, this was an overreaction. This was hysterical. My belief is these comments by the Supergirl actress Milcock or whatever, I think they looked at the numbers for the box office and realized it was a fucking bomb 2 weeks out. And we're like, we're not going to make our money back. So what do? Well, we have to find a scapegoat so we don't lose our fucking jobs. Especially since Paramount's coming in and taking everything over and we're probably all going to get fired. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do? Let's trot this bitch out to say a whole bunch of woke fucking nonsense so that we can then scapegoat it on the chuds and the toxic fan base. And everybody will buy that excuse.
Well, that's what that shit theory.
Is.
There was one theory. So she was in Brazil doing like an interview and a gay person or like gay reporter or some shit was like, what about the queer representation? And then she starts like defending the queer stuff. But it's funny because on the other interviews, she wasn't doing that. And people theorized that she was told to not say anything like that. and then she said it on a whim by accident.
I don't even believe that. I'll be surprised if they actually make her gay in the movie. I really will. Because they don't even have the balls to do that shit. That's how cowardly they are. Like, it's just going to be shit. Like, the movie is just going to be super boring and mid. That's my prediction for the movie, is it's just going to be so mid as to be fucking atrocious. Where it's not, like, iconic in any way. Because even, like, Ghostbusters 2016 was so rancid and so awful that people remember it because of how bad it was.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to remember Supergirl. It will just come and it will go.
Our watch of it, it was so bad, dude. That was the worst movie we've ever tried watching ever. It's on the Gum Road, by the way, if you want, guys. Scroll all the way to the bottom.
Little too much tequila that night.
Oh,
it really
he's
did look
calling
like
out Joe for
He is drinking, though. He's red.
Is, though. He absolutely is, bro. He's fucking drunk out of his mind. That's why he's doing all this shit. That's why he's so fat now. Because he's on the fucking sauce. And he's crashing out because people are making fun of him on the internet.
I didn't burp there. That was a stutter. I have a stutter. That's what happens sometimes when you stutter.
like a drunken rat. I've seen them before. Unsolicited advice for my fellow content creators. Stream and post sober. I don't know what Joe was arguing about.
Have you noticed something?
I mean,
with all the
nobody really
LOLCOWS?
does.
Every LOLCOW is always failing when they're drinking. Ralph, Jer, Angry Joe, everyone. Like, that's the thing. You can't drink and be on Twitter.
I will just tell Joe, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. The Chuds were fucking right again.
Oh! The saddest words of voice and pen. The Chuds were fucking right again. Weren't they, Joe?
Yes, they were.
That's tough, buddy. Get down on your fucking knees and clean it up, Joe.
Yeah.
Try and sweep this failure up, Joe. This is like the next John Carter. Like, Warner Brothers is going to take
Don't
a
even
massive
remind
fucking
me.
write down.
How
buddy.
did you remember that?
So I just read John Carter and the Gods of Hollywood. And it's a whole book about the failure of John Carter, like step by step, all of the bad marketing decisions they made, the lack of social media engagement, whatever, and how it ended up being such a disastrous box office bomb, right? So I actually went back because I actually liked John Carter when it came out because I liked like the books and shit. And I tried to watch it on Disney the other day. It was so fucking bad, bro.
You're the only person who's watched in 8 years, I think.
I don't know. I think that the problem with it is the CGI is just fucking bad. Now, maybe if I was watching it in a movie theater, it would look a lot better. Because a lot of the time this is the case where like Avatar in the movie theater looks really good. But when you try and watch it at home, it looks like fucking shit. Sure. So like the fucking aliens, like I couldn't get into it. I was like 25 minutes in, I'm looking at these fucking aliens. I'm like, man, this looks like shit. I'm just going to turn this off. Maybe I'll come back to it. But I think I went and saw it like in the theaters like 3 or 4 times. I'm not kidding.
Were you
I'm like,
smoking weed then? Were you smoking a lot? Were you high? I've never seen it. I heard it bombed and I'm like, I'm not going to watch it.
Oh man.
And I know it can be really frustrating.
You know, I only found out there was a third Avatar like last week.
You didn't see it, eh? All the other Avatars.
I haven't seen any.
I went and saw it multiple times in the theater, but Avatar 3, like I was like, oh no,
it's over. Right? Well,
it's over because I was thinking eventually like it was gonna like the world was gonna open up and it was gonna become awesome and James Cameron was going to deliver Kino, but it just, I don't know.
Are you going to watch James's new movie?
Of course I'm going to go watch it.
The Billie Eilish concert experience?
I'm going to go see it, buddy. If James Cameron did it, buddy.
Yeah, apparently.
In Cameron we trust. I don't know. I'll have to watch the third Avatar again, but I just remember I was so disappointed with the third Avatar movie. I was blown away by the second one. And then the third one, I'm just like, I don't know, like the scene in the river with the water is kind of cool with the 3D, but it just didn't exceed my expectations that were set so high for the franchise.
But life isn't fair,
the
buddy.
second one.
That's all I can really say.
Life's
I haven't seen the
not
movie.
fair.
I know it's going to be shit. Where did Disparu touch you, Joe?
Oh my god! Yeah, he went off on
Joe's getting
Disparu for a long
molested
time.
by Disparu, buddy.
Is Angry Joe respond to this?
reaction was he does, bro, and he's mad.
Oh, is
He's mad about what Nerdrotic had to say. He's crashing out big time. By the way, we got Fishy Bishy 4 for 10 subs.
Let's go. Big support.
Swallow Cost Survivor says if Supergirl doesn't do well, Angry Joe will lose his job cleaning the Fortress of Solitude with his tongue. I'm sure Angry Joe would slurp Superman's seat and sniff it if he fucking could. You know?
Oh, jeez.
We got Judy for a sub. The Log for 5 subs. I would slob a knob for 5 subs. Sanctum says he suggests Cerberus. Okay. As a character.
Yeah, okay. We'll have to look into it.
All right, let's finish this up.
Just tell us where Disparu touched you. I mean, I won't do anything about it. This is just one of like.
Okay.
And I'm sure most of you
look
know.
at
And
this
for those of you who don't,
crash
you're just
out.
better off. You're just better off.
That was the Wednesday one, but then he went after again. There is more.
Yes.
There is
oh
more.
my God, LOL. Angry Joe savagely attacks Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers and Disparu, which is the title of Az's video, by the way, with a different opinion about whether or not it matters if Millie Alcock says Supergirl could go both ways. It does matter, you dipshit.
Yes.
In a
yes,
random
it does actually matter because it's going to piss some people off. Now, whether you like it or not, Joe, there are other people who think differently than you. And as Michael Jordan once said, Republicans buy sneakers too. Republicans buy movie tickets too. Okay. So when you have the choice of what movie you're going to go take your kids to see this weekend, you could take them to see anything other than the movie that's promoting LGBT bullshit, even if the movie isn't actually promoting it. And I guarantee you that's going to cost them the business of some fucking Christian or conservative families. Absolutely, it did.
Well, she shit on Christian fathers, remember? Like in the interview, she goes, yeah, I'm sure some Christian dads are mad. It's like, why would you say that, you dumb retard?
Like, but who do you think buys the toys?
Who has
who
the
do you
kids?
think buys?
Who has the kids to bring
you're
to
right,
the movie?
Andy. Because who's actually still having kids?
Yeah,
you know, it's Christians in the Bible Belt. It's not fucking feminist. But this isn't like the movie has no audience. No kid is interested in Supergirl. Let's be real. Boys don't want to go see Supergirl. Girls don't fucking care about this shit. And the ones that do don't want it to be like this.
Fuck, it's ridiculous, dude. It's like when they put the Buzz Lightyear movie with like lesbians in it. Remember that? There was like lesbians in the Buzz, whatever the fuck.
There was like a gay kiss in the Lightyear movie, which to this day I've still never seen.
Me either. But it's like, no wonder no one saw that shit.
Honestly, both of those movies had a tough road to hoe. This movie especially, like, even if everything with the marketing and the promotion was on point and there was no PR blunders, this movie was still probably going to flop. It was still going to fail because even Superman failed. So what fucking hope did this shit have? Really?
Oh my God, look at this. Speak of the devil of Joe. Look what Star Wars girl just posted.
Oh, no, Joe.
No, Joe.
Oh, suffer, Joe.
That's actually
suffer, bitch. Has this,
really
the review has still not dropped, and it's 9:40 at night.
Wait,
in Dallas,
I know what's
Texas.
happening. I know what's happening. Alex, other Joe and Joe are having a meeting right now. Like, how do we salvage this?
Alert! You know, right now, the review's not coming out tonight because right now, Joe is sitting in the back of the car. Alex drove him there because Joe went blackout drunk. And Joe is just drinking straight from the tequila bottle in the back of the car, sobbing. And other Joe's rubbing his shit. It's going to be okay, buddy. It's going to be okay. don't worry, Superman 2 is still coming out next year, bro. They already finished the movie. They have to at least release that one. Oh man,
buddy, okay, and all right, anyone out there, please tell us if Joe releases that video because we gotta watch it. I will watch every second.
We're gonna watch it. I think Friday. I don't think it's gonna come. He promised it would be out tonight. Now maybe he went to like the late night
10, isn't he?
showing. He has to. My prediction is he's giving it a 4. That's my prediction. He's giving it a 4, and so in reality, is he going to apologize? Well, he's going to blame them for why it failed instead of Millie. Well, it's you, you're a toxic chud. You should do better.
Interview. It wasn't a random interview. These were hand-picked influencers by the marketing department at Warner Brothers, which is soon to be owned by David Ellison's Paramount, which I'm sure is going to trigger the fuck out of you. Help us fans against the big bad Joe.
Because apparently
Brigade
Paramount's the Chud company. So you imagine now the Chud company is going to take over Joe's favorite franchise and make Superman MAGA and shit.
That would fucking rule.
Who's brigading who? As brought it up, Joe has 3.2 million subscribers.
It's just Superman. It's just Superman like picks up like a bus full of Mexicans and flies them back and drops them. Can you
imagine?
He keeps like, bringing them back.
They get Donald Trump in the movie, and Superman's just obeying his orders because he's a patriotic American. He's like, absolutely, Mr. President, truth, justice in the American way, and what justice is to deport these illegals. It's like, thank you, Superman. ICE, they couldn't get the job done. But Superman, he's deported 1 million illegals today alone. It's fantastic.
You see a liberal touch the pool, the pool in Washington. Superman just comes and kills them.
Flies in, snaps their fucking neck. He just decapitates them and drops the head in front of the Oval Office at Trump's desk. We're winning bigly, Superman. We're winning better than ever before.
It's the based version of The Boys.
Yeah, this is the real Homelander we deserve. You know?
I think Joe wants to get brigaded. It sounds like Joe wants to get brigaded in the gayest way possible. One thing
he wants to get fucked up the bum, Gary, is the truth of it. He's gay.
I'm going to bring up about Angry Joe. Speaking of you guys.
Isn't it funny, by the way, his name is Angry Joe? So
I know.
It's like, so now new people are like, is he always angry? Like, is
it a gimmick? Like, it's fake anger. It's really is archaic. It's a relic of a different time where everything had to be an angry review because everybody was ripping off the angry video game nerd.
Yeah.
And so like Joe still entitles it like angry reaction or angry review, even when it's positive. And it's like, fuck you, buddy.
So you're angry?
Fuck you.
You're angrily loving
me? I'm angry that not everyone loved it, I guess. You know.
Common mistake.
That's how he gets away with it. I'm angry for more people.
By content creators who believe they are above reproach. They are smarter than the audience.
Felted Fernando.
That's the crazy thing about Felted Fernando, aka Angry Joe, that Gary's pointing out. Joe thinks that he's really, really smart, but he's actually dumb as fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he's actually just a fucking like loser. You know, like he's not even like one of these highly educated academia type people that knows
filmography and stuff.
Well, no, it's not even that they know like all the leftist buzzwords. You know what I mean?
You mean like okay, leftist, yeah, like a smart.
You know,
leftist.
that's like, he's not like even like at a Lindsay Ellis level. You know what I mean? He's just that's just the truth. Like he's just like, I don't like white people. Like that's what it is for him. He's like these damn chuds, and that's it. Like, he doesn't understand, like, intersectionality and all that fucking shit. He doesn't know.
Usually.
And on top of that, he's also bad with cinematography and films as well. And games.
That's exactly right, Muscovy. He's just a basic bitch dirtbag leftist who watches The Daily Show. And his politics come from Jon Stewart. no shrapnel stars. Hassan honestly has a better grasp. Like Hassan like knows what third worldism is. If you ask Joe what third worldism, he wouldn't fucking know. You know what I mean? Like we're dealing with a low level person, like straight up, just a low level ignorant fucking bum.
So then make fun of Mr. Beast next. We already did that once. Remember with the
yeah, and then that guy failed. He was on his quest to destroy Mr. Beast.
That guy got fucking felted.
Oh,
it
man.
made Mr. Beast more popular, I think.
Yeah. Well, now it's like nobody can go after him now. He's untouchable.
Yo, Mr. Beast's challenge in Survivor 50?
Dog Pack 404 took that out.
That was unhinged. The season 50, the challenge.
But couldn't he have come up with? I felt like they could have come up with something better than that.
The coin flip and you're voted off.
Like, and it's like
that was wild.
Like
People
precisely
like
none of the
dumb as
audience
fuck.
even knows who we're talking about.
And he's a tall fuck. I didn't know he was that tall. What is he, 6'5"? Holy shit. He made fucking Jeff look like a little baby.
Be real. And Angry Joe's not the sharpest tool in the shed. But I think his greatest offense is calling people who calling the people who watch Az or Disparu or Drinker or Geeks and Gamers or yours truly, lemmings. And Az called him out properly in the video for that. If you're wondering why you're
Lemmy.
Just let him go. Let him go here for a minute because he's gonna spit some truth.
How are they? It's like you're gonna like not watch this stupid shitty movie. Like, oh man.
You're a lemming.
You're a lemming. What?
Mm-hmm.
A fucking movie.
getting traction. You idiot. It's because there's probably people who watch Angry Joe and Az.
Yes.
Angry Joe and Disparu. Angry Joe, Grace Randolph, and
And
that's
Grace
why it's
Randolph.
and that's why it's such a bad idea for Joe to do what he does, because this is the thing. A lot of people, myself included, would watch all of the movie reviewers and watch all of their opinions. And I always used to watch Joe's shit.
Same.
But then when Joe started to like make people like me unwelcome, which I guess is like his mentality. He's like, well, if you're like that, I don't want you to watch. It's like, okay, then I won't watch. Fuck you then. If that's the way it's going to be and everything's going to be hyper political and you're going to spurg out all the time, I don't go to you for your political opinion, dude. Your political opinion doesn't mean anything to me, you fucking retard. Put the game reviews in the fucking bag.
Yep.
But more and more with Joe, it's been, now he's getting into it with other creators, which for what he does is a bad thing. Now, when you're a political creator or a drama creator, your bread and butter, your lifeblood is attacking other people and fighting with them and
It helps
feuding.
with views. Yeah.
It does.
Yes,
you know
it
what I
does.
mean?
Yeah.
But with Joe, it only hurts him because he has audience overlap with people who like these other creators. And then they go, well, I don't really agree with Joe. Fuck him. I'm not going to watch him anymore. And so he's going to lose viewership over this.
Well, Ash, you know me, right? I would watch occasional Joe videos, right? Even though I knew his politics. But now I can't even watch like the videos I wanted to, like a review or something. I'm like, he angers me now. I'm angry Andy now because of Angry Joe. He sickens me. You know, it sickens me.
there's a lot of crossover. People like variety, but going out and calling somebody's followers lemmings like you're a bunch of fucking sheep. And people do that a lot. A lot of content.
Well, it's not like the movie was a masterpiece and then it was like, this movie sucks, don't watch it, and everyone just fell for it. No, it's obviously shit.
When we talk about, the audience are lemmings and they just believe what they're told.
You're all retards.
It's
you don't have an opinion.
It's just insulting to the audience's intelligence. But you know what? There are some people who are retarded like that. But don't pretend like that's exclusive to the chuds. I would say that chuds are far more independent in their thinking, by virtue of the fact that they reject a lot of the mainstream narratives on things and are generally very disagreeable and suffer social consequences as a result, as opposed to leftists who are going with what the mainstream culture is. You know what I mean?
Well-
and tend to like believe in collectivism and like falling in line and with the group
and watching
being,
Superwoman for no reason, even if it doesn't look good. And by the way, when what was it called, Wolverine versus Deadpool came out, Az loved the movie, Nerdrotic thought it was okay, and Disparu hated it. And they all talked about it. They all had different opinions and sat there, and he's like, oh, I liked it because of this, or I didn't like it because of this. Like, you can have different opinions, but if you don't like Supergirl, you're a chud and a lemming and a piece of shit, and now no one likes it. Is everyone a lemming now, Joe? You fucking mongoloid? So stupid.
Creators do that, and then they go, "Why doesn't anybody watch my stuff?" It's probably because you just pissed off somebody in
Exactly.
I'll say your own, but in the audience. See, because it's not your audience. It's not my audience. It's not Az's audience. It's not Dricker's audience. We're
Mahler
the
hated
audience.
it
We're,
too, yeah.
like, I watch as much YouTube as anybody else, but it's the audience. It's not anybody's private audience. Dogs forum and all that crazy gay shit. That's your biggest sin.
I hope Angry Joe keeps spurging. Please,
oh,
God.
he's going to, bro. Over
Please.
the weekend, shit's gonna hit a critical mass.
I'm going to keep
Like, when the
Angry
bo-
Joe's page open,
If
by
the
the way.
bot, because we're gonna show you guys what's happening to Supergirl right now, and it's not good for Joe, and he's gonna lose his fucking mind, 100%.
Yo, fucking
Okay,
Alex's face whenever you start any video.
I know.
When you start
know.
any video, he looks like
Oh,
I'm tired,
no.
boss.
He's tired, boss.
I'm
He's tired.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's the tweet there? Oh, yeah, it's a new tweet, right?
Yes. So this is what he said in response to Nerdrotic. He says, my tweet triggered Nerdrotic so much he had to make a video too. Are you triggered because you're tweeting all the time about it, Joe? Anyway, yet not once does he address your point. Instead, he strawmans that Hollywood is bad. No, that's
What?
not what we just watched. And I'm just defending DC and Supergirl. That's not really what he said either. Brother, what? Stop lying about me to your audience, Gary. How about you speak to me directly?
Yes.
So Gary has accepted and invited Joe to come on and have the discussion about it. Now whether Joe's actually going to come on to Friday Night Tights or whichever spin-off show Gary decides to afford him, I don't think he fucking will. Especially after this movie comes out and it's a dirty, stinky fucking turd. But anyway, he says, oh, because it will ruin your narrative. All we need now is Critical Drinker to make a video too. So he drags in Drinker for no fucking reason. Here's my tweet that hurt y'all's friends' feelings so much on Supergirl. I love how if you disagree with somebody, it must be that they hurt your feelings. Like, are you fucking for real, Joe?
It's so stupid.
Or you can pick it apart for 40 more minutes, or you can just call me up. Keep it going, guys. So they've accepted. I don't think Joe will be calling in, but please, God, let Joe call in. Please, God, let Joe call in.
Yo, the 50
So this is 121 reviews are in. It's not like it's only been 6 or 10 or 15. No, this is a pretty good sample size of how many there's probably going to be, 200 or 300 reviews of this movie, and 100 of them are already in, and it's rotten, 57%. And the number just keeps going down. So this is not a movie where word of mouth is going to save it. Everybody's, oh, it's so good, you got to go see it. And the movie has legs that save it. It's a fucking turd that's going to have to rely entirely on opening weekend, because the defenders of Supergirl have come in and been like, oh, yeah, well, it doesn't matter because Michael only got 30% and it made a fuckload of money. And, a lot of the top movies get bad reviews. Oh, well, let's see how the box office. Actually, first, before we get to the box office projections, which are a disaster, let's have a look at one of these reviews from a traditionally pretty woke publication, Variety.
Okay.
Supergirl is a super horrendous comic book movie with the worst script I can remember. James Gunn said he wasn't going into production on any movie until the script was rock solid. For that was the overriding problem with the superhero overkill era. The films had lazy scripts which served as grids for layering visual effects. Gunn was right to want to take the comic book genre back to the basics. So what has he done in his second DC outing? He's given us a comic book movie with the worst script I can remember, and that review is brutally scathing.
That's not even like, it wasn't that good. It was, this is the worst script ever.
But it's all okay, guys, because it's not about the reviews, it's about the money. Well, James Gunn's Supergirl, according to the tracking numbers, will be the first DC movie to open below the #1 spot at the box office. Just to put this in context, Blue Beetle opened at #1.
No! The fucking guy from
Birds of Prey,
what's it called?
and the fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn opened at fucking #1. You know what I mean? Like, all
that
of
movie
these
was shit. That was garbage.
Even Green fucking Lantern. The last time this fucking happened was Jonah Hex in 2010, where it made.
What?
Remember Jonah Hex? I think it had Megan Fox in it. It's like this cowboy movie. I never fucking saw it. But we're talking about a failure from DC that hasn't been seen since Jonah Hex. And when you consider that this movie is tracking for 39 million, it's tracking for lower than Jonah Hex.
It's going to be lower. It's going to be lower than 39. I bet you any money.
I think it's going to be lower than the tracking numbers because the word of mouth is going to be so fucking abysmal. And also, when you adjust for inflation, even if it does get 41, 42 million, Jonah Hex will be more adjusted for inflation. More people will have actually purchased tickets and went to see Jonah Hex, which nobody remembers.
I just discovered this movie right now. I just saw the poster.
It was Josh Brolin was in it.
And
Some
Megan
people are
Fox.
saying it was actually decent. I never saw it. But this is the level of disaster that we're facing this weekend. So Joe is fucked.
Did you see that article that the person's like, we predict that Spider-Man will do worse than Supergirl?
I did see that.
Are you
and it's
high?
Like,
it's bait. It's bait. It has to be bait. It had to be bait. Spider-Man, like, is going to be like...
Well, Superman can't even
well.
compete with Spider-Man at the box office. Let's be real. Yeah. Like, Superman's kind of washed as an IP. Look at this. So Joe has now had to concede. He's had to say it's over and the movie's going to fail. My prediction for the Supergirl box office, Supergirl will be lucky to make half of what Superman did. This was my opinion as well. About what I expected. So you expected the movie to fail, Joe. He says she sells about 1/4 of Superman's comics and merch, and the female crowd isn't engaged. Mostly males will see this film. Without a Barbie/female event crowd, it won't reach the numbers it needs. It will debut at #2 behind Toy Story 5 second weekend.
Barbie female crowd? Like, what are you
what are we talking about? Barbie, every girl, pretty much every person in the Western world knows what Barbie is. It has universal name recognition. Whereas Supergirl, it has nothing.
Well, Supergirl, like women don't care about Supergirl. They care about Barbie and that type of content.
So Joe is claiming, he says opening weekend 49 million. He doesn't even believe the $39 million number. He's saying it will only make $30 million. Now, this is like when Skip Bayless does the Jinx prediction, where he predicts that his team that he wants to win will lose in order to set the expectations low so that when they do win, he goes, see, guys, everybody thought that. I even thought they was going to lose, you know? So this is what Joe is doing, is he's setting the bar as low as he possibly can so that he can say that it then overperformed and exceeded everybody's expectations, but it may even underperform this shit. And he claims that internationally it will only make $19 million. Oh, no.
And the movie was 140 allegedly to make.
No, 175.
It was 190, 200 minimum.
Oh my God.
When the real numbers are leaked.
Mixed, bad villain, great actions and visuals. Then he predicts a huge second weekend
With
drop
Minions.
off of maybe 65% because Minions is next week. He says it's going to be a bloodbath, unfortunately. Our review will be posted Wednesday night.
Why would it be unfortunate? Don't you want them to do better? Like, if you're going to
You know what
suck
I mean?
off this fucking movie and make money for it,
But if
they're
it's
gonna keep making
garbage,
shit.
if it's garbage and you don't like it, right? But it made a bunch of money and they just keep making more of them. Doesn't it just tie up the franchise in a hell or a purgatory where nothing good can be made for the next decade? How about we just realize it's over? James Gunn doesn't have what it takes.
No,
He's a super mediocre fucking director at best. And it's time to pull the plug and try and give this shit over to somebody else. I think the whole idea of a universe at this point is stupid. Just make good fucking Superman movies. Make good Batman movies. Make 3 good ones of each, and then maybe do a crossover movie with Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what this feels like, the cinematic universe? It's like where video game companies are trying to make everything online. What's it called? Where you pay constantly, like fucking Arc Raiders and Concord. What's it called? Live service. The cinematic universe is the live service of movies.
Yes.
It's over. We don't care. Make a TV show. Make a TV show if you want to do multiple like extensions of it. Like, god damn, bro.
okay. And so here we have, how other Joe and Alex are feeling, as they look at this situation. And right now, Joe has 2 more hours, Wednesday Central Time, to deliver this review.
2
Joe.
more hours. Okay, Joe.
I have
to keep his channel.
Where's the review, Joe? Where's the review,
Not up
buddy?
yet. Not up.
It's not up yet. I don't think he's going to deliver it tonight. I think he's going to be crying his fucking eyes out, drunk out of his mind, passed out in bed.
I just thought of something. Alex is always truthful with his fucking reviews, even if Joe likes it. Joe and Alex are having an argument right now. No, you can't give it a 3. Like, that means Neurotic was right, Alex. No, like, that's what's happening.
They're all going to give it between 4 and 6.
Yeah.
That's the range. It's going to be between 4 and 6. The narrative is going to be it's not as bad as people said. That's going to be the narrative that they're going to have to go with. And maybe it's not, but it's like, bro, it's not good. I promise you, it's not good.
Yeah,
Or, these fucking film critics, they want to glaze it. They want to suck off the girl boss movies. When these woke publications are even saying it's bad, it's a fucking bomb. Anyway,